going on, guys? It's the Croc here today, and today we're going to talk about something that you have wanted me to talk about for a long time. But if you are new, then you're hearing this in a different way. Hey everybody, hey Rocket Knights, it's your favorite Night Sparks here to live another video. Whichever intro that you go to, this is the new channel, and I'm also doing this on the old channel as a revival because I did a lot of Desmume tutorials, so I feel it's only right to go through Melonds because that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So let's go ahead and get directly into it. This is much more simple than Desmume, and this covers a lot of the problems that Desmume had. One of which was most people that wanted to play Desmume could not because they were on college routers, they were on their parents' routers, they couldn't edit the router settings, because if you remember 4th and 5th generation and regular DS Wi-Fi and DSI Wi-Fi required a WEP encryption, which means the weakest encryption, usually an open encryption, or changing your network with a code. So, let's go ahead and get directly in this. I'm going to be using, I believe, Black 2 for this. Won't be providing any ROM links or anything, so don't ask. Let's go ahead and quickly, that's not what I want, quickly, so this thing isn't like stupid loud. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's get directly into it. So, a couple of things I want to go through. I want to go through a couple of the error codes. I'm going to try to regenerate those error codes as best as I can. I find two different things with this. The first different thing is you don't really want to erase your Nintendo Wi-Fi configuration unless you're trying to connect to the old servers. If you're trying to connect to the old servers, you need to erase this. But before I get into that, let me go through something in Black and White and Heart Gold Soul Silver that's very, very important. And it's actually going to be in the game side of things. So let me speed this up real quickly. Alright, let's go into the game and let's look at our PalPad. You're like, Vec, Knight, why are we looking at PalPad? Okay, so PalPad actually does control the connection to the Nintendo Wi-Fi servers. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, what I mean is, if for any reason that you have friends connected on your PalPad that are from the previous connection to Nintendo Wi-Fi servers, you won't be able to connect. Now, this is my boy C-Slug right here, but because we are on the new Melonds Wi-Fi connection, this will be fine. But let's say I had like 4 different friends I used to play Black and White or Heart Gold Soul Silver with. You need to erase that PalPad and get a brand new friend code. How do you get a new friend code? Well, let's go ahead and go and check out the Wi-Fi settings, and then I'll do the friend code so I can do that all in one shot. I'm going to reset the game again. Also, make sure you're on 0.91, the newest Melonds that supports Wi-Fi connection. Let's come down to Nintendo Wi-Fi settings. This is really cool because all you want to find is the melon.ap, and let me close that out because that's not part of what I'm trying to show you first. First, you're going to test the connection with melon.ap. Now, I'm going to speed this up. You might get this correctly. You might get connection successful, but just because I got that, I was having issues connecting in the game. Let me show you guys something. So I'm going to save the settings real quick, and I'm going to go into the game. Alright, I'm going to go into the game here. And what you're going to see here is I can't actually connect online. And the reason for that is I believe I'm trying to connect to Nintendo Wi-Fi servers. Oh, crud, I forgot one total thing. Okay, so when you first start Melonds, you're going to get an error that you need the BIOS files. So what's going to happen with that is you need to go into MU settings. I'm trying to put this in the window so that you can see it. DS mode. See where these 2 paths are for the BIOS? I'll provide that down below in the description. You don't want to use the old firmware from my Desmume tutorials. You will crash the game. It'll even warn you if you're trying to use hack firmware, and it won't allow you to do that. So, you got to do that first, then boot into your game. I'll provide a save file down below as well. So, Now we're here, and what you want to do is you want to try to connect, and I believe this is going to fail because I'm not using Nintendo's. I think I'm using Nintendo servers. I don't think I'm on alt Wi-Fi at the moment, just because I didn't change the DNS settings, which controls what server that you're going to. There's also a link down below of all the different alternative Wi-Fi servers if that is your kind of cup of tea as well. This is really important to me because I played back in old Diamond and Pearl days, and if you remember, camera used to be the only way to get battles or record battles. Alright, so this is fun. This is 20110. This is the Nintendo Wi-Fi error. That tells me that I'm trying to connect to Nintendo's old servers. That, you either want that error or you want an automatic connection on Melonds. You don't want to try to go through Melonds and it not connect. However, if you do that, let's say you've gotten to this point and you are now adding your DNS, right? All right, so you want to enter 178.62.43.212. I believe this is for the GTS Classic Discord server. So different servers and different Wi-Fi groups have different codes, so you'll have to enter different codes and DNSs to match wherever that you're trying to connect to. Now, when you enter this into Desmume and try to connect, or not Desmume, and you try to connect versus Melonds, you don't always get this connection successful. If you get 2100, the same one that I got, then that's fine, because all that means is that you're trying to connect to Nintendo's Wi-Fi servers. Now, those of us that have never played Black and White in our life have no idea how to go get our own code. So let me show you that really quickly. This works the same for any of the 4th and 5th generation games. So you go to your PAL pad. I'm going to erase Slug. Slug is a good friend, but I'll add him later. I'm going to go to friend roster, and I'm going to delete this. So because I have no one in the PAL pad, I'll be able to go online and get a code. I'm going to go right here and go to the Wi-Fi club. I'm sorry you don't have any friends in the PAL pad. Blah, blah, blah. Please do visit again. Blah, 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 blah. No, no. Welcome to Global Terminal. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to have a friend PalPad, Wi-Fi. Please register your friends PalPad and come back. Well, it's different because you can get your code online that way. But anyway, what you would have to do, and I'll provide screenshots down below, is I already have a code. So I would go here, I would give my friend my PalPad code. Right here. I would give them that PalPad code, register them online. We would then meet online and connect that way. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. I did like 8 to 10 different tutorials for Desmume. So I felt that it was necessary to make another one. If you have any questions at all, feel free to hit up my new channel. All of the information is down below in the description. I don't plan on uploading any more to this channel, but I felt this was the kind of video to just be like, hey, haven't seen y'all in 3 years, or a long time, 2 years, and I haven't been able to tell you guys that I had a new channel and a new setup and all that stuff. So if you were a fan of all the old stuff, then pretty please, check out the channel down below in the description. You will be glad that you did, as I'm trying to change everything over and update from an old profile. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to night crush that like button, or if you're part of the old crew, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Night/Vec out.